All right, let's talk about how to get started teaching your child phonics. They are ready to learn to start to read, and you're not sure where to start. So, we're going to talk about exactly how to do that today. My name is Heidi. I'm a former balanced literacy teacher, and now I have learned about all of the evidence that we have on how our brains learn to read. And I want to share everything I learned with all of you. I used to check my students' reading skills by using leveled readers and running records. And I want to talk about why that is not an effective way to check where our students are at with reading. So when I use a running record, I'm looking for three things, and that's called MSV. So meaning, visual, and structure. And these are the things that I'm looking for my students to be using as they're reading. Are they applying meaning when they're reading the words? Are they just looking at the visual part of the word? Or are they looking at the structure of the sentence and trying to think about what might make sense here? Now, I want you to know that this method is called 3Qing, and it's actually become illegal in several states. We know that our brains read by matching sounds to symbols, and that is the only thing that we should be worried about when we're looking to see if our students can read. If they're using the picture to solve a word, that's not reading. If they're using the first letter to solve a word without using the rest of the letters, that's not reading. These are guessing strategies that struggling readers use to compensate for them not being able to read. So we want to make sure that we give all students the skills that they need in order to become successful readers. And that means we have to teach them how to match sounds to symbols. So the first part of teaching a child to read is knowing, what do they already know? We have to use some kind of assessment to know where they're at and where we need to take our instruction. So there are a variety of options out there. And if you're a teacher, hopefully your school has some kind of standardized phonics assessment that you use. If not, I'm going to show you what I developed because I was really looking for something that I could use that was easy and would replace those running records. If you're a parent, stay tuned. I have created these assessments for anyone to use and make it really easy to know what skills a child has and what skills they still need. So let me show you what I came up with. These are my phonics assessments. And basically what we're going to be checking is if they can read these words in isolation. And you're going to check this after you've taught a skill. So after you've taught short A, you would use this assessment and check if they are able to read these short A words in isolation. Are they able to read the words in sentences? And now, are they able to read them in a passage? And I want to talk a little bit about the scoring that we used here. So my husband and I came up with this, and we set mastery at 98%. And I want to tell you why. So when I was doing running records, 95% or above was considered independent, 90 to 95% was considered instructional, and below that was considered frustration. And we set our mastery at 98% because even at 95% accuracy, comprehension and vocabulary can still be affected. I want to show you this passage here. You can read this and you can read most of it. This is set at 95% accuracy. But if I ask you, what did Randall do when he walked and talked with his mom? You're going to have a hard time answering that. And you're going to probably have to guess. And it's not because you can't comprehend, it's because you can't read the words. For these phonics assessments, that's why mastery is set at 98%. So here you'll be able to tell if a student has these skills and they can move on to the next set of skills, or if you need more instruction in this particular skill. All of these assessments come with a student page for the words in isolation, the sentences, and the passage. And you can check out a free copy of this in my freebie library on my website. I'll link the freebie page below in the comments, so be sure to check it out, download this free resource, and see if these phonics assessments will work for you. Remember, knowing where to start is key in giving our students the skills that they need to become successful readers. If you're already in the Science of Reading 101 membership, I want you to know that all of these assessments are already included for you. I also have an exclusive phonological and phonemic awareness assessment that you can grab right inside the membership. And if you're not a member yet, check out the link below to learn more and join us.